Okay, fellas. I've been meaning to talk about this for a while now, and I know I've said that I'll not make any TCT videos, but holy shit, I just need to talk about this. So being quite frank, the state that the game is in is honestly just laughable. And the things that the devs are focusing on also just really laughable, okay? Now, let's get things straight and understand, well, try to understand what the direction is for this game. Well, at least from what we can look at. Now, if you just take a look at the sneak peeks or whatever upcoming content on the wiki, which I just took a look at the upcoming content because I don't want to be in that server, you can see that, they're focusing on competitive. And I mean, that's cool, that's awesome. And it's obvious that they wanted this game to be competitive from the start. I mean, literally, look, we have class limits, we have different balancing, we have just, different balancing in general. So, obviously, it's trying to go for that competitive look, right? But when you look at it and kind of just actually look into the balancing of the weapons, you're gonna wonder, how is this game supposed to be competitive with this fucking balancing? I mean, you have weapons such as the Death Blow or the Gravity Coil or literally M249 in the game roaming around, and that's okay. And they want to make this game competitive. Wow. Okay. That's awesome. I like the idea that they're trying to actually make it what it's supposed to be, but the way they're doing it is not right at all. They need to get things straight first. They need to fucking balance their game out. I mean, damn. Literally, look at any fucking weapon in this game, bro, and you're gonna be like, what the fuck are these stats? I mean, some of the weapons are just straight upgrades compared to the default. Like, and I understand that this is obviously not just the case for TC2 only. TF2 has pretty much straight upgrades, but they're not to the point where it's like, oh yeah, you're obligated to use this if you just want to have a better experience. No, it's not like that. It never was. So, let's just get right in and let's see the main core issues of this game. Because holy shit, it's disgusting. Now, you might think that, based off of what I've just said earlier, this is wrong. But seriously, no it isn't. If you look at anything else that is not competitive, it is all just bullshit. And I mean it. Anything that they have said that they will do that's actually decent for the game, like the new downing system for versus bosses, no, they have not done that, and it's been almost, I don't know actually how much it's been, probably been half a year already, because I remember that last summer. So, that didn't come out. Collision, whatever hitboxes for sentries, still didn't come out, as far as I'm aware. So anything that makes the game better still has not come out. If you literally look in the upcoming content, you can see that there's cosmetic, which seems to be multi-class, that just gives characters who are bald a single strand of hair on their head. Wow, how original is that? How awesome is that? How great is that? Everybody asked for that, right? All of us asked for this. Yeah, obviously, why would you want to add new content or something that benefits the player base? Let's just add this stupid, shitty cosmetic that nobody fucking asked for. Right. Let's address the problems that actually need to be addressed. Let's address the team management. Let's address how the game is being managed overall. No, bro, we're adding shitty cosmetics. We're making... the last update was only a battle pass and a cosmetic crate. Mind you, and nothing else. Nothing else. You know how fucking bad that is? How can you even count that as an update? That's just an excuse to say, okay guys, the next update is going to be great. Just give us 2 months. Because, for fuck's sake, the battle pass is 2 months. And I get it. They made the battle pass much harder to level up through, and holy shit, it's actually pretty boring to level it up now. If you want to level it up, buckle up, because you need to do a lot of quests, whatever, but you need to spend a decent amount of time, a good amount of time. if you want this in your free time, no, bro. You need to spend a good amount of free time. Not just the, you know, the bare minimum. No. You need to spend quite a lot now. Now, I do agree that the Battle Pass did need to be harder. And honestly, I agree with the change. But I think it was done a little bit too much. Okay? Like, wow. 2 months? Yeah, okay, bro. Whatever you say. Now, don't get me wrong. Actually, Fake Axis, well, the main villain himself, quite frankly, has addressed that the code for the game is genuine dog shit. And I'm glad, actually. That's a very good move. And I'm glad that he's actually doing something about it. But let's also remember the fact that he uses AI, okay? There's AI code in the game, okay? It's not all just homemade now, you know, man-made. No, there's AI code in this game. So God knows how much of that code is actually made by him or any other programmer, okay? So yeah, another yuck. Either way though, that's the only really good thing that has been addressed, because rewriting the code for this game is crucial. Like, the framework for any game, like rewriting it especially, very good. I'm very glad that's actually being a thing. Kudos to you, Fake Axis, but that's the only kudos you're probably getting this video, for fuck's sake. Not following promises. Now, I do understand that this point might be a bit dated, but if you look at the roadmap that was created for 2025, mind you, there was a lot of things promised. And you can look at it yourself. I mean, damn, a lot of things promised, obviously. Now, if you actually look at what we got in the game from all this, you can only list maybe a few things, such as the like UI overhaul, the shop overhaul, contracts overhaul, the battle pass overhaul, the intel. But anything else that actually kind of like really mattered, nothing. Absolutely nothing of that has happened. And I get it that the devs, you know, were maybe they overshoot too much, and that was just, you know, too much that they promised. Then I mean, what was the point of promising all of that if you knew you couldn't deliver it? I get it that, you know, it might be a bad point to make, but genuinely, what? You can't defend this, because they're the ones who were in charge of making that roadmap. They knew that, okay, we probably can't handle this, but we're still gonna point it out? What? Still unexcusable. It really is. I can point out many other things that they have not done that they promised, such as, for example, the Kiru cosmetics for Brute that they promised for Halloween, whatever that was, some other shit. You can point out a lot of things that just never happened. They really don't follow promises. They really don't. Bad balancing. Alright now fellas, buckle up, because I've got a lot to say about this fucking game's balancing. Now let me just set this straight, and I want to say this. Some people, and I mean I think a decent amount of people, think that this game's balancing is better than fucking TF2. Like, bro, are you serious, bro? Alright, yeah, let's just get right into what weapons I want changed, bro. And just in general, what, like, they're just fundamentally overpowered, in the sense that they're a straight upgrade from what they're based off. I'll do this by classes. So let's just start off with the guy, you know, the fucking dumbass class, Trooper. Right. Alright, let's start with the simple. Stellar Carpet, you know, Aerial Bomber, whatever you want to call it. If you look at the stats, I mean, you can literally just see and realize, what the fuck? Why is there so much blue text compared to just one single line of red text? Now, sure, explosion radius is really important for a class like Trooper, and, you know, being one of the two explosive classes anyways. But you're trading a little bit less explosion, less explosion radius for better bombing, better DPS, more clip size, and yeah, like what? You're trading a little bit of explosion radius for better everything. It's a straight upgrade. Okay, now let's go next. Comm Angler, like whatever, recoil. Commander 5000, right? Whatever you want to call it. Again, same case. It's a straight upgrade from what the rocket launcher is if the opposite team doesn't have a mechanic. That's it. I can't say anything else. Oh, and yeah, right. The right click can also just one-shot doctors because the afterburn. Yeah, that's also cool, right? Okay, now, the Wrecker's Yard, right? You might be thinking, what's so special about this one, though? The way this works, though, is that you can literally just rocket jump for practically a really, big amount of time, and then bomb people with 3 rockets at once. There you go. Since we're still on the topic of this fucking class, I'm not gonna really talk about the shotguns because a lot of the shotguns are shared with the classes, so I'll do that later. There's melees, though. The escape plan is genuinely so unpunishing. There is almost nothing that punishes you for pulling it out, even if you're really low HP. It's just free get out of jail card. Nothing else. Also, the Furious flags, but mostly just stronger on Annihilator because, you know, the escape plan is better anyway. Like what? Just gives you free speed and, you know, you just cap twice as fast or whatever it is. For free, basically. The downside is so minuscule. Okay, now that we're off of that fucking class, Jesus Christ. It doesn't get better than this, though. It only gets kind of worse at this point. Okay, the Hong's Wrath. Oh my god, bro. So basically, imagine Flanker, but he's just better doing what he already does. Yeah. Just 2 tap, whatever, free tap, however you want in like 2 seconds. If not less. Oh, and yeah, I forgot. You can out DPS brutes with this, so wow, awesome. Now, since I don't want this to take too long, as you can see, it's already taking too long. Jesus fucking Christ. I'll just say every weapon that is fundamentally just broken. Starting now. For just another. If you play with it well or you have a pocket, this can be very fucking annoying. Shotgun cannon. If you plan it well, blah blah blah, you can literally one-shot brutes with this. Again, you don't see this often, but if pulled off, you're like, wow, that is pretty utterly stupid. The shortstop, the cobalt, whatever. It's kind of just crazy. If you don't have anyone by your side and you're getting beamed by this dude, then yeah, it's tough luck. It's pretty annoying. Concealed carry. Holy shit. Yeah, just free overheal just because, you know, you chipped off this dude when they were already low. So, yeah, free overheal for you. No problem. Now, this is a bit controversial about the Bloxy Koa. Just a free get out of jail card. Whatever. You get it. Now, maybe a lot of people will disagree with this, but the super sneakers, holy shit. Oh my god. If you just, you know, if you master the art of double jumping with flanker or whatever and you use this, oh, fuck you. Any kind of melee that just is a throwable for flanker is already annoying. I would say all of them are annoying, but arguably the most annoying is a Sandman. While just slowing you down and doing damage. The Rap Assassin for just being cheap damage, really fast, whatever. And the Cold Shoulder, you get the point. Just annoying. Oh, and yeah, I forgot. Trooper, again. The banners are just fundamentally stupid. You get charged for taking damage. Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, especially with the fact that there's, you know, battalions backup in this game. And it's the same as in TF2. Except Trooper gets 30 HP for some reason and 20. Like, why are we just giving him extra health? Even more extra health? What? Okay, Brute. You know, I'm 2 for 9. Fundamentally just stupid. Because the weakest, most, like, you know, the weakest point of Brute is the fact that he gets caught unrevved and he's fucked. Right? Most of the time. But this is not the case with them 2 for 9. You do full damage, or what you're supposed to, in just, you know, in equipping the weapon. You don't need to rev it up or anything. Wow. How awesome is that, guys? It's not like I have a fucking video on this weapon. Now, this is more of just so a bit niche, but the special ops sushi, if you know there's some trooper trying to bomb you, go on your doctor, you feed your doctor this, and yeah, they just can't really get killed by that trooper because they have that extra overheal. Yeah. I would also just say, compared to, like, you know, the Brash Burger, like, literally every Lunchable is just better. Holy shit. Especially the Dire Donut. I think the Dire Donut needs a little nerf. In my opinion, you get a medium ammo pack while eating it and also gaining 120 whatever HP. Medium, I think small ammo pack would make sense. Not medium. I think that's too much in my opinion. And again about Brute. The Gravity Quill. Oh my god, holy shit. Just, yeah, you know, just better mobility, vertical mobility, the flank curve, the using super sneakers for free. Holy shit, wow. The spots that he would not be able to get to if he didn't do like crazy movement, or like, just he couldn't get to. Literally, without this item. Disgusting, bro. Disgusting. Okay, now, let's go on mechanic, you know, right? I would say the Instanium, but after the recent changes, well, in quotes recent, it's actually okay now. Still pretty annoying, but it's alright. Now, I think this is where the time I should start talking about the shotguns in general. But the Bullet Stormer is just a fucking straight upgrade from the default. The fact that you can get like so much clip size and it just does more damage, and it's like, oh my god, wow. You know, it's a straight upgrade. Again, straight upgrade. Okay, let's talk about his wrenches, but I mean, I guess all his wrenches are okay, for the most part, but I think it's kind of genuinely agreed upon that the Eureka effect is the best wrench, because with a bit of prep time and, you know, blah blah blah, you literally just get free infinite metal, and it also can work as a get out of jail free card with very little planning. Yeah. Well, now on to Naoru, because we still didn't talk about him. Let's start off with his primaries. I mean, wow. The Acid Trader, just 3 mini crits from any range. Iron Force, this... Okay, it used to be a weapon to bully mechanics. Now it's just an annoying weapon overall. Oh my god. Ooze Cannon, really annoying. I have played with someone who knows how to use it well. Just, oh my god, pissed me off. Sticky Bomb Launcher in general is just annoying, but it's whatever. You can't really change that. The main thing is, though, Sticky Jumper is kind of just free mobility at the cost of almost nothing. You still keep your grenade launcher and 100 damage pipes. Wow, nobody is gonna be too happy, right? That's still overpowered. The shields in general are just annoying, especially if you mix it with a Spartan Savior. And coming back to the Furious Flags, just faster speed and faster cap at a very minuscule downside. Wow, how cool is that? I'm genuinely getting tired of doing this part, so I would just say weapons and fuck you. The Classic, fuck you. Efficient Emitter, fuck you. Poacher's Pride, fuck you. Sword Shots, fuck you. Vaccinator, fuck you. Blood Doctor, fuck you. Quick Draw, fuck you. Sinister Suit, fuck you. After Image, maybe not so much. The Brave, not so much. Lemonade, fuck you. Razorback, fuck you. Turtle Rock, fuck you. Camper's Camera, fuck you. And Radio Scanner and Spy Camera, fuck you. Holy shit. Now, I just want to say this. This is the one that I wanted to say, but oh my god. Oh. The Death Blow on Trooper. Please just kill yourself. I swear to god. Okay, well now, since we're finally off from that weapon balancing part, I can actually talk about the other balancing of this game. That's also really flawed. Okay, first of all, let's just take a look at the team balancing, because holy shit, it is really bad. Now, I'm not trying to say that they don't know this issue, as I think this should be in the next planned update that they're reworking it. But the way it is right now is fucking inexcusable. I mean, you could have one team with like maybe one high level at most, everybody a low level, and the next team, you know, like everybody basically high level, and it's unbalanced. It's literally impossible to win for the first team. Simple as that. Another core issue I want to talk about is the maps. I mean, let's just bring up Payload Pervade. I mean, look at that shit. Basically, think of the old Calamity map, but the same shit. Literally. It's, you know, just slightly less bad than the old comedy, right? That's okay. And even the new comedy is also not the greatest. Sure, it's definitely not as bad as the old, but it's still bad nonetheless. Now, I could point out a lot of maps that have issues and stuff like that, but in my opinion, Taiga is a bit annoying to play on. Blastport is a bit annoying to play on, considering it's also the longest payload map, so holy shit, have fun with that. And Banana Shore, I would say it's a fun map, but again, it can be very problematic to play on. It's not fun at all, like genuinely. The reason why I'm pointing out these maps in specific is because they're literally the most played maps. You see them all the time. I'm not going to talk about Harvest. Harvest is a great map. I don't care. Harvest is a TF2 map anyway. Too much glaze. Okay, to be frank, I didn't even want to make this video in the first place. The only reason why I'm making it is because of an encounter I've met yesterday in TC2. So, I was playing TC2. There was a old 30 called Kane. C-A-I-N, right? Old 30. You go on their account, it's a old 2007 H account, whatever. So obviously bot, because no way you're going to be from 2007 on Roblox and play TC2, right? Okay, wow, sure, buddy. And he had, and mind you, the TF2 Titanium rocket launcher, the TF2 Titanium grenade launcher, the TF2 Titanium shotgun, a Max's severe head, whatever it is, I forgot, that cosmetic, TF2 cosmetic only, with a scrapped unusual effect. Developer too. Wow, that's awesome, bro, yeah. But my main question is, why and how does he have all this? Did he bribe someone? Did he bribe Midnight Crystal? Probably. I mean, do you... Oh yeah, look, I have 2007 account. Wow, give me everything. Is that how it works? I mean, probably. Anyway, my main point is that I remember my friend telling me that he saw someone just bribing Midnight Crystal for an unusual shotgun, and they gave it to him. Wow, how so kind. You're so cool. Yeah, awesome. That's great. Either way, what I'm trying to say is, they give too much to the contributors. And I understand appreciating the work that they put in. That's completely fine, and I mean, I would do that too. But if it's on a level where it's so visible and it's just irritating, that's not fun. That's where it's wrong. That's where I draw the line. I don't want this to be like that. But just look at how freaking loud the TF2 weapons are. So yeah, you know, oh yeah, I have the TF2 weapons and you don't, and then the whole server knows about it. Like, oh my goodness, that pisses me off. Not even to mention the fact that the TF2 weapons also have the TF2 original stats. And some of them are just straight upgrades from what TC2 has. For example, it could be the soda popper. The soda popper from TF2 is actually much better because you still keep the double jump. And the same freaking shitty mechanic. Like, wow. Yeah, cool, bro. So, you know, I understand. You can appreciate the work that the contributors do. But not to this level. Like, you know that people complain about this, and you still do it anyway. At some random day you hop on TC2 and then you see some dev or some shit and they have something cool and they're like, oh my god, I'm never gonna get that. That's so cool. So yeah, it's a very bad impression and it's annoying as fuck. Oh, not even to say that, like, when, you know, some popular YouTuber joins the game, whatever, blah, 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 for the first time. And I'm going to use the example of Jameski. Jameski legit never played the game, and he doesn't play it now. But he was given a golden frying pan for free. And some other stuff, as I remember. Wow. Just because he played the game once. Awesome, bro. Weird people. Now, I just want to point out, by weird people, I mean weird people, okay? And I mean, the most obvious case for this is Fake Axis. I mean, that guy is a fucking crackhead. Holy shit. He exploited on this game, first of all, before getting on the job. And now, you know, when people want to actually mod the game, he's like, no, no, no. Fuck off my game. And it's like, what? So you can do what you did back then, but when other people do it now, no, that's bad. Okay, yeah, right. That's awesome. Amazing. Now, by weird people, you can, if you want, you can watch my other TC2 video where I exposed whatever, blah, blah, blah. That was the main point. But just to recap, Fake Axis is a really weird guy. I mean, holy shit, he is disgustingly weird. I really don't want to go too in depth. You could just go to that video if you want, but yeah. Now, another person I would like to talk about is Dr. Right 2. Yeah, after that video has dropped, I've gotten information about that person and it's low-key disgusting. Okay? Anyway, before he got on the job, he literally got popular in the community for animations and stuff like that. Okay. But then, at the time, Kaiju Paradise was also popular, and unfortunately, he was in that game. He liked it. Now, this is bad because he started making animations with it. And this is where the fall off just starts to begin. I mean, wow. He started making animations where the TC2 mercs were just like Kaiju Paradise furries. And there was one animation where it was just Mechanic. Like, it was called Mechanic After Night. And it was not explicit, but it was obvious that it was Mechanic jerking off to Kaiju Paradise furries. That's awesome. Yeah. Now, what this basically tells us is that Fake Axis low-key likes Roblox boys, so that's why he hired him. Guys, I'm just saying the truth right now. But either way, though, I'm also pretty sure that he posted that NSFW content on the marketplace too at some point. I'm not sure how that fucking happened, but yeah, I've been told. There's even a whole document about this guy, but I don't have it, and I don't know if anyone even has it in the first place from what I've seen when I talk to people. The current state of the game. Now, after all this talk, you might be wondering, how is the game even standing up at this point? Well, simply just to put it, it's the TF2 formula. It's really addicting and people play because of that. It's a fun shooter game. And I won't deny it. Even with all its flaws, I still love this game. I like this game. And I will probably keep on playing it for a long time. Unless, you know, the game dies actually. But that doesn't even seem to happen. Because the game is just plain fun. Well, at the core. Sure, the weapons are unbalanced. Blah blah blah. The game has a lot of problems. And I mean, I literally pointed all of that out. But I will not deny that the game is still decent. I mean, it's made on the Roblox engine and this is pretty great. Now, I think that it's still inexcusable in what the state that the game is in. And I mean, just looking at how the weapons and balancing is managed through, it really doesn't feel like there's a lot of thought put in. It really doesn't. And the way that the updates are delivered and stuff like that, I'm sure that they're reconsidering that, as Midnight Crystal has pointed out. But that still doesn't change the fact that right now, the game is in a very, very dark spot. And it's only surviving due to just the gameplay loop. That's it. There's nothing else that keeps it back except for the gameplay loop. That's just how it is. I can say more and more about Fake Axis, on how he literally brought his girlfriend into an argument about a TC2 fan project. By the way, that's disgustingly low. Wow. The guy is like 20 years old, by the way. So, yeah. I could talk about this person, that person. There's too much to talk about. And I mean, I'm not the greatest person myself as well. But it doesn't mean that the game just has to be like this for this long. So I hope that Midnight Crystal, whatever, they take their fists together and actually do something for once. instead of doing shitty cosmetics that nobody asked for. They're like, again, what the fuck? We're just adding a single strand of hair to bald characters. That's so fucking funny and cool. You're so corny and tough. Wow. Wow. Well, yeah. If you're here, thank you for watching. This is basically the end of the video. My girlfriend helped me with this video and technically helped me bring this video to life. So thank you. I'll put a picture of her doctor here or some shit. I don't know. Yeah, thanks to her. And thank you to everyone, especially you, watching this video. If you watched the video to the end, love you, bro. I appreciate you.
They deserve to die, Jason. Make them suffer. They weren't paying any attention to you, Jason. Make them remember.
Just remember what they took from you. Just remember. You look back and you see so much content. Now, barely even a fraction of what we had. Also, can I just say how shit the VIP Game Pass is? Holy shit. 1,000 Robux for that bullshit. Oh, and I forgot to mention, the loadout view were never re-released from the Unvaulted update. Yeah, awesome. We just... Why? Also, bro, where's MVM? MVM was sneak peek taken like 2021. Bro. Anyway, please fucking nerf the Death Bowl, for fuck's sake.